What's up, Diecast gang? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy KG back in the workshop studio. Hope all you guys having a blessed day. Feeling really good myself, guys. I'm actually really tired, guys. Actually been having a long week. I ain't gonna even cap with you guys. But I'm gonna say what up. Say what up, mommy. High five. Stink high five. Good girl. What you want? You heard Daddy talking? Alright. That has been good. Mom's been good. Everybody in the house, wife has been good. Everybody's been good, but I've been extremely busy, guys. Been working crazy hours, guys. I actually had to work like 12 or 13 days straight with no off day. So my boss had asked me to work both my off days because we just, like I mentioned before, short staffed at my job, and you know, I always try to. It's hard for me to say no a lot of times, guys. So I try to put my best foot forward and just go ahead on through my week. So here we are. It's Wednesday. What can I say? I plan on starting this Diorama Build on Monday, and it's Wednesday, so I'm kind of a little bit behind. My goal starting out this year was to at least produce 3 videos a week, and it's been tough, guys. I ain't gonna even cap to you. It's been kind of tough with your boy, but I put my best foot forward, and I'm excited about this Diorama Build. I actually just got off work this morning because I've been working the night shift. Pardon me. Been working the night shift, and it's, you know, working overnight, you know, you gotta find time to sleep, and it's been really getting to me. But I've been doing it now for a couple of months, so I'm trying to get around to myself. But for all that being said, guys, pardon me for that brief. I always try to give you guys a little something, but last week I took you guys shopping with me. We went and bought some diorama materials. I've been excited to put these materials to use. Had a few other things around the shop already that I plan on putting into this build. We actually gonna be doing a 1/64 scale antique dealership. That's about the best way I can put it. This is for a friend of mine. I'm really excited about it. It's gonna be all scaled out. Got some stuff laid out right in front of me. That's why I'm kind of not paying attention to. I've been trying to get my thoughts together, how I'm gonna present this to you guys. Best way I can do is just get right to it, guys. The hardest thing for anybody or anything is just to get started, guys. I mean, once you get started, everything seems to just flow into place, guys, and you feel great about it in the end. So for anybody who's out there that's struggling just to get started with something, guys, I'm here today to encourage you to just do it, guys. You really feel good about yourself in the end once you accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, guys. Right now, I just have a vision that's been on my mind. I've been pacing around, hesitating to get to it, but now today is the day, guys. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you what I got on my table, share to you my ideas, try to give you a little bit of my vision, and we're gonna get right to it. Let's go. All right, gang. Right in front of me, I have a little layout, guys. A few cars, some classic cars. I just got them laid out with some sticks going around, guys, to kind of give me a little bit of a vision. I always kind of use cars and also little figures when I first started building the 164 figure dioramas, I didn't have no figures. So now I have some America diorama. These is actually die cast, mostly die cast figures. And they help me get the size of the windows, doors, or whatever accurate when I'm building the diorama. So it's good to have some figures around, and also some cars to kind of help give me an idea of my layout. And I just got the sticks around. Now this time when I'm building this diorama, I'm gonna do something I've never done before, and I'm gonna start off with the base, and I'm gonna just see how it goes. Hopefully, I'm pretty sure to go how I'm envisioning it, but I'm gonna start off with the base, guys, the floor plan, and work my way up, literally from the ground up. I kind of took a measurement. I got this is gonna be my showroom on this side, and on this side over here, I'm gonna have a small little like a garage where they do like service net, like the service center, or it's a 2 garage door bay over here where I'm like a little service center, guys. So like I said, I'm gonna start off with the base, and I'm gonna use my foam board, which I got right behind me. If you guys went shopping with me, when I did my shopping video, you'll see I picked up some blackboard. This is basically all it is. It's some thin black poster board, guys. So I'm gonna take it out, make me a cut. I got me a ruler. I can't find my normal size ruler, gang, so I got this big square type of ruler that I've been using to try to give me some measurements, guys. And the measurement I came up with is 18 inches, guys. So my intentions is to make the showroom 12 inches wide and the garage bay like 6 inches. So altogether, it's gonna be something like, that's how I'm gonna cut my piece out. I'm just gonna cut me a piece out 18 inches all the way across and down, and then I'm gonna shape it out. So I'm gonna take my foam board and just cut 18 inches across. Then I'm gonna shape out my garage and my showroom, and then I can start making my floor for my showroom. And I'm doing this for a reason, to make it easier in the end, so I won't have to be struggling trying to, by being 164 scale, I don't have to be struggling trying to get my floor in. Plus, we're gonna have to add lighting later on, so I'm trying to, picture all this in my head at the same time. That's what I'm gonna do right now, guys. I can't show you exactly me working, so I'm just gonna cut the piece out, show you guys how it look, and my next move from there. All right, guys, I got a little layout going, and it's a little bigger than it's actually gonna be, but I just made it bigger so I can give myself a vision where I want to cut it exactly. It's exactly if I want it to be across, so it's 18 inches across. I want to cut out a shape now. So my idea is to just give you guys an idea. Is to cut it like somewhere in here. Like a little L-shaped cut. Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do. Just right there. I'm gonna mark some lines. I'm gonna use my ruler, make some lines, and cut it exactly where I want it. Just a little L-shaped cut like that. And by the way, I'm using this is the razor blade I'm using. I always use these type of razor blades when I'm cutting my pieces out using for dioramas, because normally I can make a smooth cut with no rips in the board. Because some, if I try to use something like this, for example, it usually get held up on the board and make little tears and rips. So just a little tidbit of advice. I mean, you might have something better, I don't know, but that's my go-to tool for cutting the foam board. Sometimes my hand get cramped up when I'm when I'm cutting, but other than that, it works out perfect. So right now, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna mark my lines and cut this shape out, and then show you guys how it look. And I think from there I'm gonna make a couple of more cuts, and then we can move on from there. All right, gang. Got my piece cut out like I mentioned. Now, what I want to do is take my ruler and mark some lines. I'm gonna cut out some angles on each one of these corners, just to add a little bit more styling to the front of my showroom. It'll make more sense later on, guys, but now that I got my square, I'm just gonna take 2 inches off each corner. That makes any sense. That's my marker. Like, I got 2 inches and 2 inches. If you look on the mark, my square right here, got 2 inches on this side and 2 inches on that side. So what I'm gonna do is just set it like right there on the corner. I'm not 100% straight, guys, but for any matter, it doesn't really make too much of a difference, but you want to be somewhat straight. I'm just gonna use a piece of craft wood right here. These are actually coffee stirrers. Wish I gotta had to find a straight one. Pretty much mark a line right there. Do the same thing on the other side as well. Okay. Mark the top. Now that, just put a couple of angles on the front of my piece here. Cut this out. I'm gonna cut this on camera just to give you guys a brief sample. Show you how smooth this blade is. Kind of blinded by my own shadow. Hold on 1 second. Just trying to make sure that cut somewhat straight. All right, guys. Now we get somewhere. Now, before I go any farther, I'm gonna mimic this piece on another board. I'm just gonna trace this out on another piece of foam board. It might be able to help me out later on in the end. Maybe, maybe not. but at least I'll have a copy just in case I want to use the same shape for my roof. You know, save myself the headache of try to get in the same exact shape, or I'll at least have a start. And from here, guys, I have some tape. It's actually some checker tape, black and white. And I want to put this on the floor of my showroom, but not on the entire floor, guys, because I want to have the entry door right here in the middle of the showroom coming this way, and also maybe a door on this side, a garage door for the entrance into the showroom for the cars and stuff. So got a vision for this, guys. I'm just gonna start laying the tape out and pretty much just follow the vision that's in my head. See how it goes, guys. I'm gonna lay out some pieces, maybe some strips. I just gotta lay it out across. I'm gonna put it on both ends and just leave a little space in the middle. I'm gonna use some of these coffee stir sticks to make I'm gonna put a hardwood floor in there. So let's get to that part. I'll show you how that goes. But let's get it, gang. All right, Diecast gang. That's what I got so far. Just went on ahead and taped my tape to the board. No matter how hard I try, you can never get it on there 100% straight. So that's what I got so far. Put a few cards on there just to see my floor. I actually put more tape than I had to, guys. I actually did a little overkill on the tape. That's okay, because I'm gonna cover it with some sticks. Here I got some coffee stirs I cut and used to make me a hardwood floor right here in the center. I had to decide how wide I want my floor to be. Alright, guys, I got a whole box of these coffee stirs coming out, guys. The box is falling apart. I actually got them from my job. The lady, they was in the management office at my job, and I was asking them to take a few and just to try them out, and they gave me the whole box of them. They actually have been lasting me through a couple of builds. Only thing is, a couple of them is bent, but you can just take out a bunch of them. And what I'm gonna do here is just make me a floor, guys. I'm gonna offset it, move the cards out the way. Like I said, I'm gonna cover some of this checker pattern, but for the most part, you gotta use your imagination from this. Now you wanna cut the pieces, cut the sticks to however long you want your panels to be, and offset them. But I'm gonna make a long run along the edge before I start gluing the pieces in. I'm just gonna start on one side and work my way to the other side, guys. But I'm gonna end it off on each side with just one long piece, if that makes sense. If that make any sense. So it can have like a little trim. I might put a piece across the front, straight across the front, so it can be boxed in. But don't box your pieces in first. Just work from one end to the other, so you won't have a gap at the end. Whichever one where you want to stop at, just stop there, guys. If that make any sense. And just work your way across. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. Give me a floor glued in the middle. We're gonna see how it looks in the end. All right, gang. I'm trying to say, halfway through this floor. All I did was cut out a bunch of pieces, all the same size. I figured that it'd be like the length of one plank of a hardwood floor. So I just used one piece to line it up and slice it, and kept slicing it until I had a bunch of pieces. Alrighty, guys, I'm just gonna continue. This is probably where I'm gonna end it at. It's gonna be like, I didn't glue that down yet. Whenever I get to almost where I want to end it at, I'll just glue my last piece down. But as you can see, I have an offset pattern going on, except for my first piece. As I mentioned before, got my first piece was going straight down. It's like a trim piece, and then I got all my other pieces offset there. So I'm gonna continue to follow that pattern all the way over to about here, and then I think I want to put like the floor curving going this way, and I'll explain it later on. I'm gonna put something else in the background when I'm done the end. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is at this point, but yeah, we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Let's finish this up. All right, gang, got the floor in for the most part, anyway. It's really kind of odd because I never started this way before, but I believe it's gonna work in my favor. My next step is to build the walls, pretty much going around the front of the diorama, front of the showroom. And what I plan to do is try to make it in one piece, guys. I already cut a sample piece out, kind of show you guys. Here's a piece of foam board that I made some lines on. I took around this front of this diorama, and I just made some slits in it. And that's the best word that I can use to describe what I've done here, is I pretty much just slid it and skimmed it along the top and didn't cut it all the way through. And that way it caused a bend, and the paper is still holding it from the other side. So what I got here is just a pre-sample how it's easier for me to just do it in one piece. Just wrap it around. As you can see how it looks on the inside, somewhat. And like I said, this is just a sample pieces I'll just cut just to get my lines. So I'm gonna trace it on another board. This is actually not gonna be the height at all, but you know, that's gonna simplify it. I can go ahead and trace this to another piece of board that's long enough to wrap all the way around, and then we can proceed from there, because I got my walls ready to go in. All right, guys, I got the part I was mentioning cut out to you. So right now, perfectly matched to wrap around. So that will make the whole process go a lot more easy, smooth. Jeez, guys. Just trying to give you guys an overall view. Now, since I got this far, guys, now I can proceed to cut my windows out, my windows and my doors, where I want my windows and doors to go. Just to give you guys a brief example, when you got the board and you slitting it like I did here, Just basically you have your line drew on your board. Just lightly glaze that line. Like I said, you just lightly glazing it. You don't have to go all the way through. Then once that happens, you do a light drywall and just crack it. And it should be holding from the other side with the paper from the other side, so you still have it attached. Just got it in one piece. And that made it a lot easier for me just to wrap this around and glue it when I'm ready. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and mark where I want my windows at and my doors. Get them cut out in my shape and then show you how it looks. Let's get it, guys. All right, gang. I got the windows cut out of the board that I mentioned. Here it is, the windows and the doors. And I could just put it around there, around the shop. So you can get an idea how it looks. I got some pretty nice size windows. That's gonna be my entry area. But I got a lot, more detail to put into it. My window trim and my glass pieces, but that's pretty much gonna do it for today, guys. Got a few windows and an entry door over there. Come back maybe tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, and put some more details into it, guys. I'm gonna sleep on what I want to do next. Do I want to start on the garage, or do I want to start on the trim and the windows? I do want to maybe stain this floor. I'm debating. Right now I only have an ebony stain. I thought I had another, like a gun stock stain, but I don't. Unless I'm overlooking it. But I do have an ebony, and I'm thinking about maybe going with the ebony stain. I'm not sure yet. But I hope you guys enjoyed the first start of the first diorama of the year. This is part 1, stage 1, however you want to call it. But I will be back tomorrow for part 2. I'm determined to get it going. I'm happy where I'm at now for the first day. I am gonna cut some of this top part off. I just always like to build and leave extra space so I can, think about and predetermine what I want to do next. I always leave myself extra room, extra space. But until tomorrow, guys, peace and love. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, do your boy a favor, hit the like button. If you watch me for the first time, hit the subscribe button. This will be a build I will be sharing with you guys, and more builds coming up. But like I said, till next time, peace and love. It's your boy KG, and I'm out.